Hi guys, I'm going to share you today my cancer story. It has changed my life for good reasons and bad reasons. Yeah. So here we go. When I was 5, I had brain cancer. My parents first knew something was wrong when I was falling down the stairs, bumping into things. What else? Being sick in the morning, everything like that, because the cerebral fluid was obviously, laid down when I was in bed, but then as soon as I got up, it changed, so I was sick. So then Mum thought, well, we need to get our eyes tested. But before you start school, you get your eyes tested, but that's just for reading. It's see if you're a short distance or long distance, if you've got that sight. They're not testing for field vision. When I finally got an MRI scan, they could see a brain tumour. I had a brain tumour that was present on the right side of my brain. I was very lucky that it wasn't on my left side, because then it would affect my right side and my speech, which, as people know, I can speak for England, so that would be very bad. But yeah, if little things can be advantages, that would be one. So then we had to have it removed. They could only take 70% out of the brain tumour, because if they took any more out of it, I'd be fully blind. I'm partially sighted as it is today. But anyway, going back to that, they could only take 70% out, which they had to leave 30% obviously in. So then I had to have chemotherapy, which wasn't a success. It just made the tumour spread up through the centre of the brain in 3 different places. So it wasn't very good. It was a very aggressive tumour. So then I can see you. Sorry, that's my mother trying to stay out of my video. And as you can see, she's failing very miserably. Funny times. Anyway, going back to what I was doing the video on. So where was I up to? I was up to 30% still in my head. So then they had to do chemo, which wasn't a success. Right, I've done that. So then they had to try radiotherapy, which I didn't want to do in such a young brain, because obviously the brain hasn't... Sorry, I'm just losing it there. Hasn't developed properly yet. So then... What's going on there? So then they had to... They did it. 31 visits to the QE in Birmingham. Never anaesthetised once. And it saved my life. So here I am today. That is my cancer story, even though it's ongoing because I have disability. I have left-sided hemiplegia, as you probably all know, and I am partially sighted, and I have lots of medical conditions which are critical and very dangerous. But yeah, laughed a bit and all that. Alright, see you guys, that's my cancer story.